Hi, I'm Rohin Raj from BTech and my matrix number is B0619100001. Today I'm having a direct observation on a regular pill cutter user. She is an old age woman who take medicines on a daily basis by using a pill cutter. When I asked why she is using this pill cutter on a daily basis, she said it's very convenient to use. As per my observation, she needs to perform 3 steps to complete the task, which is cutting her pill. Firstly, she cut the tablet through the pill cutter. She performed this task by placing the pill in the specific place and closed the top of the pill cutter, which has stainless steel blade which cut her pills into halves. Then secondly, she started putting the half slice pill into the lower part of the pill cutter, which has the storage compartment. The top of the storage compartment was in a green color, so she opened that and placed the half slice pill into the place where she kept her previously cutted pills off. Then lastly, she wished to consume the other half of the pill by in a powder form, so she used the middle part where the grinding compartment was at. So she performed this task by untying the middle part. After untying the middle part, I saw a flat surface which the old woman used as a grinder to crush the pills into powder form. Then the old woman mixed the powder form into the water and consume it as a soluble. So this is all I have observed from the old woman. Now I'm handing this video to the other member.
Hello everyone, my name is Syaratul Karya binti Syarani. I will continue my part, which is literature review. The title of the channel is Accuracy of Tablet Splitting, Comparison Study between Hand Splitting and Tablet Cutter. The background is tablet splitting is often used in pharmacy practice to adjust the administered doses. It is also used as a method of reducing medication costs. The objective to investigate the accuracy of the tablet splitting by comparing hand splitting versus a tablet cutter for a low-dose drug tablet. While the method used a randomly selected equal number of tablets were split by hand and tablet cutter, for remaining tablets were kept whole. Here the different result between tablet split by hand and tablet split by splitter. Drug content variation in half tablet appeared to be attributable to weight variation occurring during the splitting process. This could have serious clinical consequences for medication with a narrow therapeutic toxic range. For the conclusion, using a wool tablet is the safest way to ensure accurate dosing. However, not all formulations are suitable for splitting, and even when they are, it may lead to dose deviation. On the basis of the result, which demonstrate that using accurate tablet cutter and superior to hand splitting, we recommend that use of an accurate splitting device when splitting cannot be avoided. As for the policy implication, we concur with the previous scientific recommendation that manufacturers make it possible to avoid splitting by introducing a wider range of the tablet doses or liquid formulation.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nur Aisyah binti Abu Bakar. My matric number B0619102227. My part is patentious. Patentious is a existing patent and other publicly available document which is referred to as prior art to locate the closest existing thing in our invention. Patented Kacunzi, 2010, United States. The invention is directed to a pill cutter that has protective cutting edges. The pill cutter includes a guard, a base, and a cover. The components are arranged such as that the guard slides over the cutting edges when the pill cutter is in an open position and the guard are exposed the cutting edges when the pill cutter is in a closed position. For our pill cutter, we add up the safety for the knife, so user can hurt themselves while using the pill cutter. Patented Richard Keeley, 2011, United States. The pill container is shaped like a conventional pen and is composed of a multiple cylinder compartment and a cap. Each compartment is labeled for the medication content. The label is attached from inside with a clip. The last compartment is embedded and its end and functions as a pill cutter which is covered with a safety cap. The next patented is James Filchi, 1991 in the United States. A device for splitting is an object, preferably a pill tablet capsule or caplet of any variety of shape or size, the device having a base with a pill receptacle for receiving and entering the pill. The device also includes a in the top a blade adapted for entering for splitting the pill when a cap closed. The improvement that we do in the new pill cutter is we do the improvement by the shape of the cylinder of the pill cutter. There are 5 parts in the new pill cutter. The first part is the place where the knife is located, which is between the knife. We put a rubber for safety to prevent the knife moving while cutting the medicine. The second part is we do improve to change it from the pattern before. We change the grinder under the part of the knife. Next, we make it easier for the consumer because they do not do upside down the bottle when they want to use the grinder. The next part is we improve to add the dispenser for easier to consumer to bring the medicine just in the pill cutter. The last part is we can lift up the dispenser and make the container as a cup for user to drink if they didn't have a cup immediately. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Rafidayana binti Muhammad Rafi, the metric number B06191010. In this part, I want to continue and explain about review the pill cutter that we have just now. Okay, the first pill cutter I want to review is the Equados pill cutter. This is a pill can split a variety of shape and size using a double blade that leaves with 2 perfect parts. The blades are made of aerospace grade aluminum and are agreed so as to be able to cut the pill in the question perfectly and not be sharp if touched by a finger. Okay, how to use the Aqua pill cutter? Beside me, they have 3 pictures to show you how to use it. The first picture that show you they open the pill cutter, and then the second picture they show you how to put the pill the center of the pill cutter, and then before we want to crush it, we close with the cover one, the blue color. The blue color is the cover. We close it and then we cut it so the pill cannot go out from the pill cutter. The review pill cutter number 2 is Apex pill cutter. Apex pill cutter is a classic, simple and affordable cutting tool. It can cut various sizes of pills without worrying that it will be crushed like powder or even hit by hand while cutting it. It is created with a strong and stainless cutter. Okay, that picture shows how to use it. The pill cutter has a V shape like this. How to use it? At this area, they are put the stainless steel that we can use to cut it. So we put the pills over here. The center is this here, and then we punch with this area. In this area, they have a line to hold and we cut it. So that's a traditional pill cutter that we have. Number 3, we have Alex Large Pill Splitter Scissor. This is a cutter that is produced similar to ordinary scissor used in everyday life. This is a scissor and created specifically to cut pill and stainless steel blade, and also can cut pill well. However, it can only cut up to 0.4 inches of pills only. How to use the scissor pill cutter? This picture shows us how to use it. Especially for this scissor pill cutter, at the cutter, they have designed like circle one. We put the pills and then we cut it just like that. So it is a simple pill cutter we can use because we know how to use the scissors. So if they design just like that, we can cut just like put the pill and then just cut it like that.
Hi, I'm Hidayah. Today I'm going to talk about the product that we chose to upgrade that calls pill cutter. Pill cutter mainly used for those that consume pills or vitamin, mainly for the patient. Also, it can be used by the elders that take medicines regularly. What is pill cutter? Pill cutter is an object that can split a tablet or pill to provide a lower dose of the ingredient or to obtain multiple of smaller doses. Why we have to use pill cutter? Pill cutter provide a clean cut tablet without the danger of cutting finger. The blade stays sharp as it has its own cover. Also, the existence of V-shaped holder give perfect half. Where can we use pill cutter? Pill cutter can be used while the consumer is at home, in the office, at the hospital, or anywhere, as the size of the shape of the pill cutter is easy to bring along whenever the consumer wants. When can the consumer use the pill cutter? If the consumer needs to cut the pill into two, the consumer can use the pill cutter to make sure that they consume the right amount of dose every day. How do we use pill cutter? Pill cutter need to be used at flat surface as the consumer carefully place the pill in between the guides. Steadily bring the bladed section down and cut the pill into half. Pill can be stored in the storage provided.
Okay, now we enter user need extraction. We performed a Google survey to the potential customers to determine the design requirements of the pill cutter. In the survey, we had 40 responses from different kinds of people. Okay, let's look at the respondents' responses. Firstly, in the gender, we had 31 female respondents and 9 male respondents. Next, when we see the age group, 37 of them was 18 years to 24 years old, and 2 of them was 25 years to 34 years old, and 1 of them was 45 years to 54 years old. Employment status wise, 35 of them were students, 3 of them was employed, and 2 of them was unemployed. So based on the survey, the most common type of pills respondents was taking was vitamins, which is 27 of them was taking. 5 of them was taking prescribed medication, and 3 of them was taking supplements, and other types was shared 1% each evenly. How frequently the respondents take pills in a week? So 22 of them was taking once a day, 6% of them was taking 7 days of a week, and 3% of them was responded 3 times a day. Others 1% twice a day, and 1% I don't take pills, and 1% responded like when they needed they take pill, and 1% sometimes, 1 more rarely unless I do need pills. If I need to. So what was the response when we asked them did they heard of pill cutter before? 24 of them said yes, and 8 of them said no, and others said maybe, which is 6% of them. So now let's jump into the important question, which is what is the type of pill cutter respondents like? So 25 of them chose 4-in-1 pill cutter, which had cutter, storage, grinder, dispenser in it. 7 of them chose multi-pill cutter without storage, and 4 of them chose the other 2 options, which is just pill cutter or pill cutter with storage. So by this we get to know that 4-in-1 pill cutter was the potential users' favorite. So when we asked how much they are willing to pay for a pill cutter, the respondents responded the highest was 23 of them responded they can afford for 6 to 15 ringgit. Then 9 of them said they can afford for 16 to 30 ringgit. Only 7 of them answered they can afford for 1 to 5 ringgit, which is the best price. And lastly, only 1% can afford 31 to 50 ringgit. So by this we can get to know that customers prefer a decent price like 6 to 15 ringgit, where they don't want overly cheap price like 1 to 5 ringgit. And then we asked the potential users whether they had any idea for improvement of the pill cutter that we suggested already, and they responded by 3 of them suggested for a better space, and others suggested like have more storage, make with recycled material, create with a portable size, and make more variety of colors, and many more. And lastly, we asked the potential users whether they will start using a pill cutter after a good development, and they responded by saying yes, which is 30 respondents said yes. Then 9 of them said maybe, and only 1 of them said no. And by this survey we get to know that our pill cutter will get a good reception from the potential users. With the help of Google survey, we were able to compile the design requirements of potential users for the pill cutter. In terms of material, most of the users wanted a recyclable and durable product to be used. So we decided to use polypropylene plastic, which is a recyclable plastic, and stainless steel blade for durability and accurate pill cut. Now physical wise, the users wanted a product with more space and portable design. So we decided to give the product a size of 6 cm length, 6 cm width and 6.5 cm of height, and decided to make the product weight less than 1.2 ounces. So this makes the product easily pocketable and bring anywhere. In terms of performance, the potential users wanted a pill cutter that cuts pills accurately and covers both big size and small size pills. So we decided to add 2 sharp stainless steel blades that can cover both small size and big size pills, which can also cut the pills accurately. User requirements. We found out from the survey that customers wanted the pill cutter to be safe to use and multi-purpose one. So we decided to make the sharp stainless steel not exposed and place it inside the cover to make it more safe to use. Also, we add 3 more extra functions to the pill cutter to be multi-purpose one, which is we add a grinder, storage and dispenser along with the pill cutter. Lastly, in terms of environmental requirement, we decided to make our pill cutter suitable for room temperature, to be free from bacterial infections, and also we decided to make our pill cutter materials free from chemicals and affecting the global environment. So we decided to choose the plastic that's safe for health and safe for the environment, which makes it a recyclable plastic. Okay, now we are entering the last part, which is benchmark of the similar product. In terms of diversity of target users, we have covered children who can't eat full-size pills, and supplement takers who regularly take vitamins and biotics, multivitamins like that, and patients who regularly take hospital medications, and old age people who regularly take health medications. In terms of costing information of existing product, we already have Guardian pill cutter with 4-in-1 function in market, but with a heavy price tag, which is 34 ringgit. And after that, we have Daiso pill cutter with basic pill cutter with storage, which costs RM 7 ringgit. And then we have Shopee basic pill cutter, which costs less than 2 ringgit, but the very basic one just comes with the pill cutting blade. And then we have Fulicon pill cutter, which costs RM 20, that has and storage and pill cutter. So the price we expect for our product is RM 10, which is very reasonable if we compare to the Guardian pill cutter. Both ours and Guardian pill cutter has the same function, which is 4-in-1 cutter, grinder, dispenser and storage, which is very reasonable, and we are expecting to sell our product at this price. So we are at the end of the video. Thank you for watching.